So this is the final single blog page we want to build. So every blog post will have a look that is something like this. But to actually work on the design, I recommend to create a few dummy blog posts. To do so, go to your WordPress dashboard, click on all posts and add new. As you can see, I already added 3 different blog posts. Please make sure that you do not only add just the headline and 1 paragraph of text. Also add a quote element, maybe an image. And don't forget to add a category like portfolio or uncategorized. It's not so important. But what is important, please set a featured image. We will use this later on. So now please go to your WordPress dashboard and create 3 postings. When you created a few posts, I would say 3 is enough. Click on View. And then you can see it doesn't look too good. So you have just the content between the header and the footer. Of course, the blog post is already working, the content is online, and you could share this blog post on social media or in your newsletter, etc. But we want to improve the design. What we will do now is we will go to Elementor and again go to the theme editor. So back in Elementor, click on the toggle navigation icon, click on Theme Builder, and click on Single Post, and click the Add New. Now, in previous chapters, I always said we do not work with templates, but Blog Single Template is an easy use case where you could use one of the Elementor templates because there's not too much to design anyway. We want to have a headline and a body and so on. So as you can see, here are a few suggestions by the Elementor library, and I suggest you scroll down, and we want to go with this one. It's called We Learn from Our Experience and Mistakes, and it's a pro template. And you click on Insert. Now you're taken to the Elementor editor, and we will start customizing to match that the Blog Single template matches our design. Let's do a few quick customizations. So, of course, the hero area does not reflect our brand. So we click on the section, click on Style, and select our red. And as you can see, there's a gradient. We do not want to use the gradient, so deactivate it, click on the classic color, and that looks better. Now the headline does not match our font, so you click on it. And as you can see, here's written the word post title. This does mean this will always be replaced with the post title the user clicks. So you will keep it as this. And under style, you can select text color, which is okay, but for typography, we want to switch to primary. Now this is our heading font. And you might want to change the positioning to make it, or the alignment, left align it or center align it as you like. I would go with left align. And you might do the same for the author information. You click the author information, which is down here. You could also change author, date, whatever you want to show it. Just as a quick demo, you click on Add Item and say, okay, I also want to show the number of comments or the selected tags, if there are any, or the comments. But as you can see, this post does not have comments. In general, I would leave it just as author and date, and you can remove it. Now, you could also change the layout, but again, leave it in one line. It looks better. For the alignment, click on Style and click here down. Sorry, where is it? List, Content, and the alignment. To change the alignment, click on Style, and here you have the alignment button and left align it. Great, so we did a first customization of the title and hero area. Again, here is this blue font that we do not want to use, and we don't want to use this font at all. So select the Share This Post widget, click on Style, change the font to secondary or text. We will use secondary. And for the typography, select the lead text. Then again, select the post widget or the post content widget, and we want to change the typography to body. We want that all the fonts match, that all the design elements match to our design that we developed on the homepage. Now we have this subscribe to our newsletter box that we will take a look in a minute. Down here you have this box that makes it possible to jump between posts. So you can jump to the next one or to the previous one. Again, we need to do smaller design customizations. So you click on design and switch to secondary. And also we want to change the icon style, and it's a navigation thing, so the red does fit here. And down here we have the more to explore headline. There we will apply again the secondary or the content headline and change it to secondary. Now one more thing, we have this related post widget. So you click on the icon here, and again we click on style, card. This is okay, but for the actual content we want to change the color of the title to make it red, and change the typography to secondary. Sorry, this is way too big. Lead content headline, of course. As you can see, it looks better. And then we have this category item that also needs to match our color. To change the category badge that is up here, click on image, and here you have the background color as you can see, and we will change it again to accent. Nice. So we quickly applied some basics. Now scroll down. We have our own contact section below, so we do not need this here. You can just delete this section. And we also do not need this floating button because we have a contact form already here. The idea is that someone clicks on this button and you can then quickly email us. So I've selected it. You can see it's a pop-up button. Right click on it in the navigation area and click delete. Good. So this was a first quick customization of the basics. Now scroll up to the hero area. This doesn't look too good. So the image is reaching into the hero section, and we do not want to keep it like this, because if our headlines are longer, as you can see, the meta information about the post is hidden. So on section level, you can see there is a minus padding of 120. Set it to 0. That looks better. Now there's a slight spacing between. You might even have add a little bit of spacing of 50. I suggest to do so. It makes it look better. Now this looks quite good already. The next one we want to tackle is this one here. Actually, we do not want to subscribe to a newsletter. We are giving away our newest marketing cookbook. So we are changing the headline. Download our marketing cookbook and change the style to red. Change the font to secondary. Then in the background you can see the colors. Now go to style. And in style, you can see if you click on background overlay, so the second option, that there's an image. You can just remove it. This looks better. But we want to make it really to stand out. So again, select the section, click on background and choose our red. Now select the headline again, change the style to primary and click here, change this text to download our free ebook. For the styling of this component, change the, you could change it to secondary, but the color should match the headline, and the typography settings make it elite text. Now down here we have the same problem. We do not want to have this bluish button. You can click on style and buttons. And here you can see the send button. Background color, change it to secondary, and it looks better. Maybe we want to increase the spacing a bit. So click on the section level and you have here margin, top and padding. But let's unlink the padding values and add a padding of 30 top and 30 bottom. Good. So we quickly created, based on an existing Elementor template, a blog single template, and this template will work as the default template for all blog posts that will be created in WordPress dashboard. Now it's time for a quick demonstration. Before we can preview our blog post with this template, we need to tell Elementor for which post types this template should work. So down here, click this icon, click on display conditions, and now you need to change this setting. By default, it will look something like include all singular. That would mean for all created pages and posts, this template will be used. But we want this template to be only used for blog posts. So click on include, leave it as it is, but instead of all singular, click on posts and all. Now we told Elementor that this template should only work for blog posts and not pages. Click save and close. We go back to the dashboard, you click on posts and choose one of your dummy posts and click on view. Voila! Now you can see that we quickly created a blog template. We do a quick quality check. So what I do not like here is that this directly reaches down to the contact area. We need to add some spacing here. Go back to the template, select this is the biggest, so if you select this, you can see the post widget is part of the post content section. Now we need to add some spacing. As you remember, we added 50 at top. Now add also 50 at bottom. Hit refresh and do a quick refresh of our blog post. Now this looks much better. And this was really a quick showcase on how powerful Elementor post templates are. In the next lesson, we will explore on how to build your blog overview page.